Hello, everybody. It's Uriel Tussaud here. I'm here to help you on your way to becoming a space capsuleer in EVE Online. So, what is EVE Online? Well, it's a sandbox space MMO where your imagination is really your only limitation. It's not like other MMOs where there's a race and classes to pick from. There are, I guess, there are races in here, like you can see on the screen right now. It says choose your race, but they don't you don't gain any benefits specifically for being from that race. It's more of just a flavor. You do start with the starting frigate skill for frigates are small, well, smallish ships. They're not really small, but they're some of the smallest ships in the game. But you start with their starting skill, but you can train all of them. Like there's nothing to stop you other than time, because all the skills are trained in real time. You don't go out grinding for XP. It's nothing like that. It takes real time. And not only does it take actual amount of time, but even if you have all the skills, if you don't know how to properly use them, someone that has less skills can technically beat you in a fight or something like that if they're better prepared or better kitted out or fitted out as it's called in this game. Uh, so like, what do you do in it? Well, really anything that you want to do. There are people that mine. Like the idea of shooting an asteroid with a laser. Long, slow process of gathering ore and then turning the ore into the minerals, and then turning those minerals into guns and ships, and later on down the line, even player ran space stations called citadels. You can do that. Every item in the game, other than some initial items that are given to you during the career mission tutorials, uh, which are just to give you some ideas of what you can do in Eve, those items are given to you. But all the other items in the game are made by some player somewhere. Now, if that's like some people, I used to do that. It was fun. As long as you have a group of people, it's not really that fun doing it by yourself. But it can be fun. Or maybe you are drawn here because of those videos of the massive fleet battles. Uh, you know, the big groups of players fighting over space territory. They're called alliances and corporations. Declaring war on each other. Corporations are this game's version of guilds, and then there's alliance, which is like those corporations join together to make a bigger alliance, and they take over territory. They claim to uh, what's called nullsec. It's dangerous space. Um, and you want to do that, or you could even do solo PvP where you're just by yourself. Maybe you want to fly like a stealth bomber, and you go into wormholes, and you're cloaked up, and you wait for someone to come in to mine or something like that. And as soon as they're close enough or in the right position, you decloak and let them have it. Destroy their ship. Their ship's gone forever. It's never coming back. When items are destroyed in this game, they're gone. They have to be remade and repurchased. Uh, this game is punishing, but it's well worth it, because when you pull off some amazing feat or something you didn't know you could do, uh, the feeling is great. Uh, or like maybe you want to be an explorer, you find those wormholes, and you find ancient sites that have valuable treasures inside, and you turn around and sell those in the market and make tons of ISK. It's this game's version of money. Stands for interstellar credits, and that probably is my personal favorite right now. Or you could fight in faction warfare. You join one of the NPC empires, which are the four races you see on the screen right now. They and you just go and pretty much take over systems for them, or none of those. I know of a guy that used to go into faction warfare, and he didn't fight in faction warfare. He just went into those areas, and he salvaged ships and gathered abandoned drones, and that's what he did. And he role played like he was a dog catcher, but he was a drone catcher. It's pretty funny. The sky's the limit. All right. Now let's go over these four empires. You have the Galente, the Amar, the Minmatar, and the Kaldari. There are no starting differences. There are no racial benefits or anything like that. There's no limit to who you are. All this does is gives you a little bit of flavor for your character. Where you start out, each one gives you a little video, and I'll let you watch them when you're creating your account. Because, we're just going to try to get through it. But, like, there are no benefits. The only thing that each one gets that the other one doesn't get is they start automatically with their race's frigate skill, which means they can go ahead and fly the tier 1, which is, we'll explain tiers later, but it's the low level ships. Levels don't apply in this game, but it's a low beginner ships, pretty much. Though you can do a lot of advanced stuff with them. The thing is each, like, if you pick Minmatar here, you start with Minmatar frigate, but say you don't want to fly Minmatar frigates, but you wanted to be a Minmatar. Well, you can learn, Galente frigate or Kaldari frigate or Amar frigate. There's nothing stopping you. You just get the skill book and learn it. Really, the game has no limits. Like this time, I think I'm going to pick Kaldari. I've never played a Kaldari, so it'd be interesting to try it out. There are, like, if you want to think about flying like that race's ships, there are differences there. But like I said, anybody can fly anybody's ships. You just have to learn how to. The Kaldari, like they do like missile ships, a lot of stuff like that. The Galente, they do like they have a lot of nice drone ships. The Amar, and they use hybrid cannons. The Amar use lasers, and Minmatar. They're like they're the ex-slaves of the Amar, actually. The Amar are like religious. It's a religious empire. The Kaldari are traders, merchants. The Galente are like a republic. Believe in, freedom and everything like that. The Minmatar are ex-slaves that fought for their freedom from the Amar. They fight each other in faction warfare, and the Galente and the Kaldari fight each other in faction warfare. Though you can be Minmatar and switch over to Galente and fight against the Kaldari, because these two, the Galente and the Minmatar, are on the same side, and the Amar and the Kaldari are on the same side. All right. But the Minmatar, they fly like junk ships. Like, it looks like they've taken parts of other ships and just kind of duct taped them together. They use projectile weapons, which doesn't use a lot of capacitor. We'll get into capacitor and stuff like that later on also. But like I said, I think I'm going to pick Kaldari.
The Kaldari state is a union of powerful mega-corporations governed by a strict meritocracy. The state is a fiercely competitive and ruthless society whose hyper-capitalistic ways have brought its people both misery and triumph.
All right. Hit next. Now, they have 3 bloodlines. Again, there are no benefits for picking one over the other. It's just your personal preference. Oh, these guys kind of look cool. This is whether engaged in trade or combat, severe are absolute masters of focused aggression, highly competitive individuals. They thrive under chaotic circumstances and frenetic activity. They are often employed in highly stressful industrial and military professions due to the innate ability to think quickly on their feet and remain composed under pressure. All right. So, and we'll take the guy. And now it goes into a character creator that is pretty expansive. Like, say I want to change his chin. I can, give him a bigger chin, smaller chin, wider chin, all that stuff. You just click and hold and adjust. Give him big floppy ears. All right. Yeah, you can sit here and you can even adjust the individual lip and everything, but it's good enough for me. Change skin color, and he's kind of pale, but I'm kind of pale too, so let's just leave it that way. Let's see. Okay, eye color. Give him some brown eyes there. Hair and headwear. That's definitely a Caldari looking haircut. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Let's give him black hair. Oh, that's the root color. Yeah, you can change the root color, and he doesn't have any facial hair yet, so, well, other than his eyebrows. We'll leave the eyebrows. Makes him look angry. There we go. See. Alright, and we can click on all these titles, banners here, and they'll close up on you. Alright, clothing. Let's see, pick his shirt. You can zoom out with the mouse wheel. Let's see. Oh, I kind of like the first one. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Alright, mid layer. Or you can give them a fancy thing like this. But nah. Give them a jacket to go over it. There we go, the vest. Yeah, we'll do the vest. Oh, better put some pants on. We'll be sitting in this, a capsule. It's what all of the pilots sit in, or capsules. But you should wear pants just in case. And I think we'll go with that one. It kind of matches. You spend a lot of time doing this character, but you're going to be in a ship 99% of the time. There is a little bit when you're docked in space stations called captain's quarters, but nobody really goes in there. Some people do, and it's worth checking out. like you walk around this little area, like you can't walk to your ships or anything like that. There's like a couch and a TV and stuff like that. But uh, I think they originally wanted so people could walk around and interact with each other in the station, but I don't really know whatever happened with that. Yeah, I think we'll go with these ones. Yeah. It's space. You gotta wear sunglasses. Now, like these augmentations, you can buy like uh, what's called Plex. It's what you use to buy membership. You can buy it in game, or you can use real money to buy it, or you can use real money to buy it and then sell it in game for in game money. That's Eve's version of like gold sellers you have in other games, but it's the official way of doing it. The Or you can technically earn enough money in game to pay for your account. It's called plexing, but it's hard to do, especially just starting out. Most people aren't going to be able to do it, not right away. Like it's usually easier to get into the game, pay the subscription and everything, and get your character up. Because this free subscription, you only have it. You have a limited number of skills you can learn. But I mean, you can technically do it. There's gonna have to be some luck involved. You can do scars and tattoos. Maybe we'll put a head tattoo on him since it's really all you can see. Yeah, we'll do the first one. You can do piercing. Give him a chin piercing. Nah. Nah, he doesn't need any piercings. He looks just fine the way he is. Alright, let's move on. Alright, now you get to pose the character. You can choose backgrounds. There's quite a few to choose from. Let's find one you like. This will be a little bitty picture that shows up in chat unless you disable them. And like here, we'll put the Caldari symbol behind him. He's a proud Caldari. Now we gotta pick his pose. Wrong direction. He can even tilt his head. Give him a smirk. There we go. And we'll just click the picture here. And you can make a couple different ones to see what you like. Alright, go on. Alright, now choose Ancestry. Again, these are just flavors. There's mercs, dissenters, and entrepreneurs. Let's take entrepreneurs. He wants to be a business owner. He wants to start his own, he wants to make money his own way. And we'll take him, how about a school of applied knowledge? Because if you don't apply, the knowledge is worthless, right? What are we going to name him? It's the hard part. Let's see. Well, we'll call him Uriel. Do that. And let's see. I've already got Uriel Tussaud. That's my original account. This is an alternate account, so I can go through the basics with you guys. Let's see. Uriel Udan. That's kind of a hard name. Uriel Parmala. Uriel Uta. There. Kind of rolls off the tongue, right? Hey, yeah, it's available. Alrighty. And then it asks you again about your picture. And I'm going to say again, the pictures aren't that important unless you care about it. And then, yeah, go wild. You know, there's tons of tools to customize it the way you want. It's probably the best customization system in an MMO that I've ever seen. But I don't usually spend a lot of time on it because I like looking at the ships. All right, and it says it's how pilots will see you from now on. Not really. They'll see you in your ships. the little picture, like I said, a lot of people disable the pictures so they can see as many people's names in the list as they can. All right, and so when you're ready, you hit OK. If not, you hit cancel. It'll take you back, and you can change whatever you need to change. All right, I'll hit OK. Registering, creating Uriel Uta. What a name. Alright, and now it's going to load. This is the beginning of the tutorial. And we'll pick up here in the next video.
Calling any convoy Epsilon Minor Kappa survivors. Come in, all survivors. Tracking an active training corvette. What is your status? Recruit? Wake up and respond.
See, when I first
Just
started playing,
unbelievable.
there wasn't anything like
Recruit,
this.
what is the last thing you remember?
tutorial
Watching
than
a swarm of drifters warp into your location and tear your fleet apart? Panicking. I bet you remember that. Recruit. My name is Fleet Commander Katara, Caldari Navy. And as of this moment, I am your commanding officer. First things first. We need to figure out what happened here, so I'm lifting your training restrictions and granting you full access to your ship's onboard AI. Say hello to Aura. She'll help you get your ship moving.
Greetings, Captain. I am Aura.
When they stop talking,
I will assist you in commanding your vessel and navigating New Eden. My core logic library has been proven to increase the odds of survival
trying to find a good
by
place to stop
several
during
orders
this
of
tutorial.
magnitude.
Video's already getting
But I am
long.
only capable of advising you. You must make decisions for yourself. Simulations have proven that situational awareness is key to survival. I will now demonstrate how to become aware and alert.
Alright, well, thanks for watching. If you like the content, want to see more of it, please
Captain,
subscribe.
if you close my
thumbs up
comms
button.
window for any
If you
reason,
don't,
you will be able to
thumbs down,
recall
that's
it
fine.
through the operations
But if
info
you do,
panel
please
by clicking
give me a reason
Aura
down in the
Tips.
comments.
When you're
I'm
ready
just
to
starting
continue,
this
click
channel,
Next.
and is criticism, creative criticism, constructive criticism would be helpful. All right, thanks. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.